This is the best Batman figure you can buy for this price. You gotta watch today's video. I was not expecting this, and I might be the first person to review this on YouTube. I am during filming. I don't know when I'm gonna be posting this. In today's video, we are gonna take a look at the Bayman Hush figure from our friends over at CT Toys. It's crazy how my channel turned into like kind of a big bootleg reviewing channel. A lot of people don't like to touch bootlegs or review them, and reviewing bootlegs actually lost me an opportunity with Bandai. So I hope you guys appreciate my love for the boots and giving you guys these reviews, because sadly that's why your boy did not get those Dragon Ball Z Comic-Con figures that all the YouTubers get to promote, because I like to talk about bootlegs, boo-hoo. Oh well, I'll live. And if you've been watching the channel, you saw that we did the gray and black version recently. He came with this cool stand. This new one doesn't come with the stand because he comes with an unmasked head. So if you buy both of them, you could swap parts and you could have your ultimate Hush Batman. I will have a link down below on the shop where you can get this figure. And enough talking. The box is actually nice. The bootleg boxes are getting nicer and nicer and nicer throughout the years. That's also something I feel like I should note. I also cut this, so if you are an in-box collector of bootlegs, I don't know why, don't worry about that. I totally cut this open while I was trying to open up the packaging. So this is what you're looking to get right out of package. We have a clamshell with the figure and some heads, and then we have all these hands and batarangs. And we even have a little stand, but we're going to throw this one away because I have this one, which is such an awesome stand. Again, don't sleep on these bootlegs. A lot of times when they go out of print, they jump up in price and jump up in value. So do not sleep on it. You know, they're still printing him. So go get one while you can. Wow. Okay, so first off, I just have to say, I literally just took this in from getting shipped. It literally just got delivered. I jumped into my playroom and we're recording this right now. And you're probably going to see it the day I recorded it. It's dedication, folks. This is really cool. So this is the blue, the navy blue, and the gray. A lot of people like that one. I don't know which one is my favorite, but I think just the black. I think black and gray is classic, but I don't mind the blue. I mean, Hush is really, you know, the Hush storyline is a very famous one. Jim Lee art. Oof. Okay, I'm just trying to, if you're new here, when I do get a figure, especially one that I'm not familiar with, I always like to just kind of fiddle around with it, get a vibe of it, get the feel of it, and then we get into articulation, accessories, and all that stuff. So right now I'm just kind of feeling it. It's very cold, but that also could be why it's so squeaky. So I'm trying not to judge it on the squeak factor just yet. But the figure is really smooth. And for people who don't know, CT Toys is a very good bootleg company. They pretty much came out of nowhere, and each release seems to get better. They have connections with Mess Toys, which I believe is even better. Like, Mess Toys figures are always, all the ones I've had, I did reviews on the channel, they're all phenomenal. So CT Toys are sometimes hit or miss. Usually great, just sometimes there could be like a little thing. But that's also like on normal figures too. So to be fair, I have to say that, you know what I'm saying? So I love cloth capes, and wires are just the best thing that to happen to toys ever since Articulation. And just trying to get, like, look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Again, this is a, depending, I'm not going to give you a price because AliExpress is kind of weird like that. They charge people differently from where you are. So some people could pay $15 to $20, or some people could pay $30 to $40, depending on where you live and you know, where it's shipping and everything. So definitely down below is the link, so where you could see how much it is in your neck of the woods. Look at this. I'm digging him. This is great. I enjoyed the black one as well. but this one is cool. Okay, so let's get into some articulation. Some of you might not be familiar with MAFEX. So this is basically a MAFEX bootleg Batman. So it has all the same things as MAFEX has. The head articulation is, interesting. His neck came out. Oh, his neck comes out because you're going to swap in the Bruce Wayne head. So, okay. Let me pop that back in there, though. Okay. We have some head swaps and everything to do later. He has some butterfly joints, as you can see here. This is probably, besides Reveltech, this is probably the most articulated Batman out there. I know people love the MAFEX Batman. I mean, think about this. MAFEX made these molds for the Spider-Man, for the Batman, over a decade ago, and they're still getting reprints and re-releases. So MAFEX was so ahead of the game. It's just really crazy to see how far they haven't came. They really didn't have to improve anything. The figures were damn near perfect the first way around. That's pretty interesting. You know, like Marvel Legends can't re-release a figure that's over 10 years old with today's standards. I don't think it would work. Or even, what are some Figuarts even? Figuarts, when they first started, those figures are a little rough. So I got to give MAFEX credit where credit is due. I wonder how CT Toys is hurting their business. But there's some people out there that are diehard, I will never buy a bootleg, and I just don't get that. I would never buy a bootleg from a like an indie company. But if you're a big corporation like Bandai or something like that, or Medicom, these I don't care. If I could get the same figure for cheaper, then I'm all for that. There are people out here that want to toy collect that don't have $100+ for a freaking piece of plastic. So, you know, I don't really care about that personally. That's not my qualm. Quami? Smash that like button, guys. And I want to give a huge shout out. A bunch of people have been becoming channel members recently, and I didn't even promote. I'm so bad at promoting it. If you want to support the channel, you like what I do here, I have a lot of content that's channel members only. Become a channel member today. The link is down below. Hit that join button, and welcome to the Goose Gang. To all my regulars, the Goose Gang, I love you guys. Appreciate you. You guys help these figure reviews come out daily because the support I get from you guys, so I appreciate it. So, playing with this figure, it's great. You got the double ab crunch, really nice. The drop down hips, legs go up, double knee joint. I got to hit that with the shock oil. We have the toe joints that are really nice and tight. Sometimes the toe joints are loose and it's like worthless. Good ankle rocker. And the paint, everything is really, really, really clean. This might be one of the best CT toy figures that I have received so far. And I think I've been getting every release. So really, really cool. Like, I really don't see why would you even get the official at this point? Let's swap some of the heads. So we have the regular face. Oh, that's Batman right there. Look at that. Swear to me. Where's the rabbit? If you guys know what that meme is, I think I'm keeping that face on him. This one's fine. That is like a damn near perfect face. And I just hit my ring light. There we go. Wow, I have to say that face sculpt looks better than I thought. I always say this, like Figuarts and MAFEX, like the MAFEX especially, they do not do human characters well. Like anytime they do like a skin color, like the Gambit or whatever, I'm not digging it because it's so cartoony. They're good at the robot characters and the realistic looking characters, but I just don't like, that is just like an anime. That's like an anime Bruce Wayne, basically. But it's still cool if you did want a Bruce Wayne head and you don't want to buy the MAFEX, like this is your chance. It looks cool. It looks good. Pops in there. You get articulation as well. I like that, but I think this is the my main. What's the gaming term? Main? What's your main in that game? This is it. This is going to be the looping right here. So very nice. Everything's looking so high quality so far. Again, for a $15, $20 figure is insane. We have some accessories. We have a grappling hook hand gun. So it's, the hand is attached to the grappling hook. And so you could have this long pole right here. You could have him shooting the grappling hook, like a little grappling hook right here. Where is it? Here's the hole. There it is. Or you could have the little grappling hook right there. We have different looks of the batarangs. So we have 2 of these little batarangs and then 2 of these hook batarangs. We have 2 hands that have the batarangs in his hand holding them. It looks like these 2 hands are for gripping the batarangs. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's great. Look at that. Which way, whatever way you want to hit it. Yeah, there you go. That's probably the way you're going to want to throw them. Very nice. 2 open hands, good for running or grabbing poses. 2 gun holding hands in case Bruce ever wants to switch it up and start shooting the blicky. And then we have just 2 relaxed hands. Again, that I think could hold the batarangs. Yes. Yeah, look at that. Batarangs in these hands. Very nice. Before we go into size comparisons, I just kind of want to see how he goes on this gargoyle right here. Here's Batman on his little gargoyle. Very cool. All right, here he is with the best Batman figure, in my opinion. For years and years and years, this has always been my #1, the MAFEX Ascending Knight. I think it's like him in his prime, because they made a beginner Batman, the middle Batman, and then the old man Batman. This is the middle Batman. I've owned the other ones, and I think I sold them or they're in storage, and this is the one that always stuck with me. Now, one of my favorite Batmans is the Arkham City Batman, and this is the closest we got to a good figure of him, even though it's not perfect. It's the McFarlane Toys with the cloth cape added to it, and again, it's not perfect. I don't like 7-inch scale. I think guys, I just want to come on here and just say it. I don't like 7-inch scale. I don't like it. They're always awkward. I just don't like it. Every time I've tried it, it just is it's too big for the hand. I like 6-inch scale and maybe some of the 5-inch scale, but when you get to 7-inch scale, just give me a 12-inch scale, a hot toy. That's it. That's I have to just say it. And I want to know if anyone else feels the same way. I don't like 7-inch scale. It just icky bicky. Like, look at these legs. Doesn't make sense. I just don't like it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Here he is with the Super Saiyan Goku. Excuse me. I'm looking at Gohan right now. I promise I know who Goku and Gohan is. I was looking at the Gohan while I said that. It's crazy because Batman and Goku were my childhood heroes. So, I don't know, man. They meant so much to me, and I have a Goku and a Batman tattoo, which is pretty funny. Guys, I'm a nerd, I promise. I have a tattoo of cool stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I don't actually know right now. I have been a week coffee-free, and I usually in the winter months, I try to do it because I drink so much damn coffee, and I think it's probably been 2 weeks no coffee. And it just stinks because coffee is just such a fun thing to drink and do. And it's like I have to find things to do instead of drink coffee. Anyone else with me on this journey right now? But okay, so final thoughts. You must get this figure. If you're a Batman fan, like, what are you waiting for? Really good, great price, like same quality as MAFEX. I 100%. Guys, prove me wrong. And I'll put a link down below again where to get one. And I'll see you in the next video. Let me know, are you picking this guy up? If you want to get $50 in free credit for both of us, I need everybody go check out my Mercari shop. Use my code. Down below is the link. You guys signing up is how I buy a lot of these figures. We both get up to $50 in credit.